in a family of elite combat athletes and top-tier performers. The final boss has always stood out, even when he was just a blue chipper. But there wouldn't be a final boss. There wouldn't even be a bloodline if it wasn't for The Rock's grandfather, the High Chief Peter Maivia. You can think of him as the first boss. Predecessor to the tribal chief.
He is one of, if not the foundation for our family. The Anawa'i Fatu Maivia wrestling dynasty. I don't think there's anybody more responsible for what's going on now than the High Chief himself.
Peter Maivia isn't simply one of the two principals behind the sacred blood bond. He's also an incredibly decorated professional wrestler who traveled the world and won titles everywhere he went. New Zealand, Japan, Europe, and here in the United States, where he enjoyed especially successful runs in Hawaii and California. Maivia would eventually find his way to WWE, engaging in legendary battles with the likes of superstar Billy Graham. His larger-than-life personality would win the WWE Universe over in short order, as it had throughout his entire career. In the ring, High Chief Peter Maivia was a potent blend of brawn and grappling technique, often muscling his opponents down to the mat through a variety of joint locks and then switching to more painful holds once grounded. His sleeper hold and stump puller were both feared and renowned, and make no mistake about it, Maivia knew there was always more than one path to the ultimate victory. Out of the ring, High Chief Peter Maivia also ran one of the most successful wrestling promotions on the planet, Polynesian Pro Wrestling, based out of Hawaii, showing his mastery of the business in every aspect. His induction into WWE's Hall of Fame class of 2008 was supremely deserved, forever enshrining Peter Maivia as the legend he always was. And now, we present to you the opportunity to walk in the boots of the legendary High Chief Peter Maivia, facing off against one of the most legendary WWE rivals, George the Animal Steele. You will settle this score once and forever and showcase the overwhelming strength of Peter Maivia, which has ever since remained as a hallmark for every single solitary member of this bloodline. Steele is no easy battle, though. He thrives in the chaos, one of pro wrestling's true madmen. He'll even try to eat part of the ring if he thinks it'll help him break you down. So do your best and honor High Chief Peter Maivia properly with a resounding victory.
Steel cage match underway. Peter Maivia versus George the Animal Steele. Most of the matches between Peter Maivia and George Steele have ended inconclusively, but this time we'll have a winner.
These are two very different men, Cole. The High Chief is a man of great pride and respect for the ring, while Steele is, well, he's an animal. I can't think of two opponents with more opposing styles.
You said it, Corey. Let's just hope this one gets taken care of in the ring tonight. The High Chief Peter Maivia and George the Animal Steele facing off in a steel cage, each man looking to finally score a decisive victory in this rivalry. They're going to use the cage as a weapon. Oh. Gentlemen, we've touched on the differences between Maivia and Steele as competitors. One man based on order, the other on chaos, but it's reflected in their looks, too.
Indeed, Michael. Just look at the sculpted physique of the High Chief. And the tribal tattoos on his body are extremely intricate and definitely eye-catching.
And Steele is, well, he's an ugly creature, Enough hair on his upper torso to classify as fur. Folds in his bald head. He's like a modern-day Neanderthal.
Peter Maivia is looking unstoppable now.
Yeah, and Maivia has really figured the animal out here. Look at Maivia going to work on the animal.
The High Chief has all the answers right now. Taking it nice and steady, trying to make it to the top.
Trying to make their way out of the cage. Peter Maivia very tough, but he also has movie star good looks. Quite the combo.
Taking flight.
Catches a punch.
Haymaker after haymaker. Boom.
Neither competitor is backing down.
It looks like we've got ourselves a brawl here.
Back and forth, neither one giving up any ground.
Giving up now is not an option. They have to finish.
Oh, looks like we got ourselves a hockey fight.
And that'll end this exchange right there.
Boom, running STO plants him.
Nicely done.
Some folks call Peter Maivia the Flying Hawaiian, and the reasons are obvious for that moniker. But guys, how does he earn the other nickname of the High Chief?
Well, Cole, Peter Maivia is very close to the Anawa'i family. In fact, Peter's considered a blood brother to the patriarch of that clan.
When you add on the fact that Maivia was born and raised in Samoa, you can see the great pride he has for that land and its people in the tribal ink that covers his body.
Oh, what a headbutt. Momentum is all with Maivia now.
And you can see Steele is struggling to weather the storm of the High Chief. From the heavens, splash from the top. Middle rope forearm on point.
Attempting high-risk move after high-risk move at a breakneck pace. George the Animal Steele might be a bit of an underdog here. In fact, he lost the match by countout to the High Chief.
Single leg takedown. Stepping through into a step.
Trying to get out of the submission. And does. This is disgusting.
What now? Oh, not to the belly! Well, the unorthodox style of George Steele is certainly working well at this juncture.
Let's see if Maivia has an answer for the animal. Right hand will counter. Take it over.
Going for the win here.
Instantly, he has his shoulders up.
Shrugging off the pin like it's nothing, and after this match is already gone for so long. The animal has to be elated to be in this steel cage against one of his biggest rivals, no less.
Yeah, Byron, we've seen the animal brandish a weapon against Peter Maivia before when it was against the rules. The High Chief better be prepared for Steele to get even crazier.
Oh, Maivia is prepared, all right. The man is extremely tough and agile. In fact, the High Chief's entire body can be considered a weapon.
Punishing.
And George Steele has the High Chief in dire straits after that move.
One-handed.
The High Chief, Peter Maivia, really making a name for himself.
Blast off!
Oh!
Into the cage with fury.
Oh, and soon we could be seeing a submission. Able to punch his way out.
That unraveled on George.
Big impact.
Even more attacks to the neck and head area.
A dangerous target to have your sights set on for sure.
And he's got to be seeing stars right about now.
Either stars or he's seeing double.
Is it enough? Is this the end? 2. He kicks out at 2.
I didn't think we'd see a kick out there.
Going to ascend the cage.
The climb to the top now is going to take every ounce of energy.
He's clawing his way up the side of the cage here. And all he has to do is finish getting over the top of the cage, and he's home free.
And now the climb down could be as tough as the climb up for him. Going up and possibly out.
He's trying to escape. He's got to give everything he has to push himself over the top.
Now for the hard part.
He can taste victory now. Oh! When a man like Peter Maivia signs up for a match with the Animal, he doesn't know what to expect, just to expect anything in the world.
No, nothing fancy here. Tasting victory. Backed up. Reverse the leverage and into a pin.
Oh, turning the pin around.
Kicks out before one.
How on earth could he not keep him down for even one at this point?
With authority!
Cashing in on that effort. It's unthinkable. Someone beating the one count at this point.
Dominating shoulder tackle. Hey guys, I can't believe it. The Animal is about to conquer Peter Maivia.
This grotesque creature is moments away from dethroning the High Chief.
Going for it again.
Ooh, that might have just broken something. No way Steele's coming back from that.
Maivia has Steele in his sights, looking to put the Animal. Are we about to see it again?
Into a backbreaker. Is it enough? Is it enough for Peter Maivia?
He's going back to the well.
That'll do some serious damage.
This has to be the one that ends this.
2. And the High Chief defeats the Animal.
Here is your winner, High Chief Peter Maivia.
Anytime these two have faced off, it's been eye for an eye. But the steel cage has finally delivered a decisive victory for the High Chief, Peter Maivia.
George Steele is one tough animal, but the way Maivia faced him in the cage tonight just reinforced what everyone already knew, that the High Chief is one tough Samoan.